In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can insert form field instructions for your users. The first thing I'm going to show you is how you can insert help text if you're using legacy tool form fields. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to edit placeholder text if you're using content control form fields. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is how you can create a pop-up window that will automatically come up when your users mouse over or hover over a word in your document. These are 3 ways that you can help your users fill in forms more easily. If you want to learn how to create fillable forms, be sure and check out the playlist on my channel. I have several videos that will show you how to do this. If you're interested in any form templates, I have some available for purchase, and I'll include a link in the description below the video. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I'm also going to include a table of contents with timestamps below the video, so you can jump back to one of the 3 items that we covered today if you want to rewatch and learn how we do that. All right, the first thing we're going to do is insert help text in a form that we have created that uses legacy tool form fields. So I'm going to come up here to my developer tab. I'm going to click on restrict editing and I'm going to stop protection because I want to edit this document at this point. So I'm going to close this, and now I have unrestricted my document so I can go back in and actually edit some form fields or make some changes on my document. What I want to do is insert help text. So the first thing, I'm going to select this first field that I want to insert help text, and I can either double click to open the properties, or I can select it and come up here and click on properties. It'll open up the properties window for that particular form field. And notice down here that there is a button for that says add help text. So click on that and it opens up the form field help text window. From here, there are 2 different things that you'll notice, 2 tabs, a status bar and then the help key, which is F1. So on the status bar, if we want to have helper text, we would click the button that says type your own. And here we can type in any instructions that we want to pop up to show your users to help them better fill in that form field or give them instructions on how they need to fill that form in. So in this field, we're just going to simply put enter your name here. And then I also want the same help text to display if the user happens to select the help key, which is F1 on their keyboard. So I'm going to select that and copy it, and then go over here to the help key tab. I'm going to select type your own, and I'm going to paste that here so that the same help text is going to appear whether the user looks in the bottom of the screen to see that help text or whether they hit F1 to see that help text. So I'll go ahead and click on OK and then click OK. All right, let's go back up and restrict our form. We'll enforce the protection again. Click on restrict editing. Make sure that box number 2 is checked for filling in forms and click yes, start enforcing protection. I won't put in a password and just click OK. So now the form field is, the form is ready for your users to fill in. And notice if we select the first form field, if you look down here in the corner of the screen, you'll see enter your name here. And this is where we've entered that help text. So your users may not naturally go and look there. So somewhere on your form or with your instructions that you give to your users who are going to be filling in the form, you're going to want to let them know to look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen so that they can see that help text. Now, if they happen to know the keyboard shortcut for help and they hit F1 or function F1, then the help menu pops up on their screen and your help text is pops up right there. Again, your users may not know that they can use that feature, so you might want to let them know to hit F1 and if they need help with that particular form field. And then your instructions that you put will show up right there. The second thing that I'm going to show you how to do is how to edit placeholder text if you use content control form fields on your form. So let's select a form that we've created that uses content control form fields. All right, so notice that the helper text is automatically inserted when you insert a form field when you use the content control form fields. So let's come up to the developer tab and we're going to stop protection on our form here. And now we can make edits. To edit the helper text, simply select the form field come up to your design mode and select that. And notice here you can now type anywhere within there. What I like to do is I like to keep my cursor right within the text because it retains that gray, light gray formatting of the placeholder text. But maybe I want to say enter your name here, and I want to keep the light gray formatting of that placeholder text, and I can simply delete the rest of the information that was normally there on the placeholder text. And then when I come back up and click on design mode, there you can see that the information that you've entered has been edited, and now the placeholder text has further instructions for your users to fill in that form. I also have a video on my channel. If you're interested in learning how to hide placeholder text, be sure and check out that video as well. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to actually insert a pop-up window that when your user hovers over a word in your document, a window will pop up with information. Let's say that we want to do that on the word category up here. What I'm going to do is select the word category, and we're actually going to replace that with a field that will display the word category, but when the user mouses over it, the hover menu is going to pop up with instructions. So I'm going to go to Insert, come over here to Quick Parts, drop down and select Field. On the field area, select the option for Auto Text List, and then come down here and click on Field Codes. You'll notice here that the window will pop up here and it gives you instructions on what we're going to type in here. And this is going to tell this reference field how to behave. It's called the Auto Text List, and what we want to do is type quotes. And then literal text means what is the word that we want the user to display in the document. And we know that we're going to use the word category. So what we want to do is type category in quotes. Then we hit a space and we hit our /s. And then we have another set of quotes, and we're going to type no style, all one word, capital N and then capital S. And then end your quotes. We're going to hit a space, /t, and then another space, and then we're going to have another set of quotes. And within this next set of quotes is where we want to type in whatever information that you want to include in this pop-up window that when the user mouses over it, it's going to pop up and give them these instructions. So whatever you want to say in here, that's your tip text. That's part of this information down here. So the literal text, remember, is the word that you want to show up in the document. The tip text is the text that you want to show up in the hover menu that pops up. So let's just say we want to say enter the category here. And I'm going to close that with the quotes and then click on OK. Now you'll notice when I come up with my mouse and I hover over category, see how the pop-up menu comes up and it says enter the category here. That's your hover menu pop-up, and you can do that on any word, any place that you want to insert a word or information in your document. It doesn't do it on the form field itself. You can't replace that with on the form field, but you can do it with any word in the document. So in this case, the users might not know that category is a hover menu word. So what we can do is actually select that, and we can highlight it and format it in such a way that somebody knows, okay, maybe if I hover over this menu, since it's highlighted, this word is highlighted, you might want to give your users instructions and say, be sure and mouse over any highlighted words for additional information, and they'll be able to do that. If you found this video helpful, be sure and give it a thumbs up to like it, hit subscribe to my channel, and click the bell to receive a notification every time I post a new video. Be sure and visit my website, SharonSmithHR.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.